following is the views of Max and JC. They're not experts in any way, but if you don't like their podcast, you don't like their views, don't listen.
All right, we're here live. Brothers Lowdown, back from a hiatus of being gone for a while. Back here
Down
with Max, who's back in the studio after a long, hard weeks or so.
Yeah, I saw your little video about that it's been me that hasn't been around.
It's been you.
Oh, shit.
It's been you, motherfucker.
Nope, not at all.
I'm pretty sure it's been you.
You have been gone out of town on whatever training you had to do about how to be a better person. And then you are coaching track.
A better
which I'm not going to
person.
give you shit about. And then whatever, I think you were doing that macrame class, and you and Shannon went and got...
Yeah. Got anything else you want to make up, motherfucker?
pedicure. You guys got pedicures together, right?
We did do that once, yeah.
Yeah, see.
It was pretty
I do
weird.
have to give it up to you that you do bond with your wife in an amazing manner.
It's
I think
amazing.
it's amazing, yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank
I'm
you
gonna
all
give
the
you-
women out there. Thank you.
I'm going to give you credit,
Thank you.
and publicly, I'm going to apologize for years of shit that I gave you for being pussy whipped. Because as I get older and I see the craziness of women out there that are available, I think you did a good move by locking yours in early.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I just knew how to find them.
I
just because I didn't sit around and wait until I was in my
you didn't know how to fight
60s,
him.
buddy.
You were 18, dude.
No, I didn't go out there when I was 18. I was
First
like
girl that
20.
made you blow your load, you were in love.
No, whatever.
Yeah. You were like, oh.
There were other girls. Just because I don't share I don't share with you all of my sexual endeavors doesn't mean I have to tell you anything. But it's okay because you're a whore.
Because you as sexual
You're a whore,
endeavor
dude.
is holding a girl's hand without sweating. You're like, oh, that was amazing.
So you want to get into sexual endeavors? Is that what you want to get into? You and your big accomplishments at the age of 12?
I didn't do anything at 12. Rub
Sure,
some
it's not what I heard.
Rub some boobs,
Who's
big
at
deal.
12?
I don't care.
You didn't do it at 12. That would have made you a sixth grader. You didn't do it here in high school. We heard all about it. It's in the yearbook, and it's written on the stalls at high school in Phoenix. Anyways,
I wasn't famous in high school until the last part of the year when I became
when you were a
thug.
super senior.
When I was a thug. When I was
You were a super senior.
I was senior, second year.
His Letterman's jacket.
Technically-
His Letterman's jacket had Velcro year on it, so you could tear it off and put another one on.
Technically, I was suspended twice for half a semester, so that I missed the whole year. So technically, I went to high school for 4 years.
Yeah, you did. If you break it down per periods, it's true.
Uh-huh. That's true. And for the record, I was not suspended for anything bad. It was attendance because our mother thought that dog shows were more important. than
If
her
anybody out there
education.
wants to know what a dog show is, it may have seen Westminster dog shows. Max appeared in something similar to that in a little suit and a dachshund. And he showed it with pride. And that's
Shut up.
how he got all the chicks. He used to land the show dog chicks. Those girls are looking for a good time other than grooming and hanging out at the dog show parties.
Just when I thought I had all my childhood trauma repressed, now you bringing some shit up. Now
Welcome to therapy.
Now I gotta dive deep into my psyche and deal with dog show trauma.
Yeah, not to mention, he used to go on road trips. This is why he had attendance problems. And they used to stuff him in a motorhome with dudes, and they would go on road trips together and show dogs. Like he was a comic. You're almost like a road comic at the age of 15
I was a dog
and
show
16.
roadie.
Yeah.
I had to go. I went along the coast. Went all up to California, Washington, Oregon, to Canada.
We have lots of pictures of him. If we can find them, we'll show you those pictures of Max over there with his dog, looking all pride with his hair in the dog show. Come on. You got to work it, Max. Work that dog. Work it.
You know what is amazing was, of course, it was never for me, and nothing was ever for us.
What,
when we were
you didn't
kids.
wake up one day and say, I want to be a professional dog show person?
We were pure extensions of our mother's neediness
Dreams.
to be cool, because obviously she lived vicariously through us.
Think about it. Let's go back. Let's think about it. I showed dogs too, but I wasn't a professional like
You got
Max
out.
here.
By the time
I started
by the
playing
time-
sports.
No,
I got into football.
I think Mom was tired, old, and Lindy, our sister, started. Oh, wait, she didn't have kids then, huh?
Nope.
No, so
You know what the worst beating I ever got was because I showed up late to a dog show ring.
we talked about this already.
Yeah, because I was inside the motorhome playing around. And you think you'd get beaten for drugs, you get beaten for drinking alcohol.
You got
No,
Alzheimer's.
I got beaten for stupid not showing up to the ring on time. So think about
Nobody
it.
has. See, every
When you're let's go back to dog shows. So when I was little, I used to watch my brother Max show dogs, and I was an idiot, and I was like, I want to do the same thing. So I joined the cult voluntarily.
what a caver. Go ahead.
I joined voluntarily to join the cult, and as I joined the cult, I realized that showing dogs is not fun. And when I got my first dog, I couldn't have the dog to play with. I had to have a dog to show. So I wasn't really allowed to have like a normal kid's dog, like play with him and have a good time with him. I had to have this dog groomed and ready to show and prepare for the competitions in hand. And so Max over here had a litter of dachshunds, tons of them, and he would breed these dogs and show them. And it didn't last very long. Let's say my sister's probably carrying on the torch still, but we realized that the dog show circuit is where you meet girls. Believe it or not, there's a lot of girls in the dog show circuit. Don't you agree, Max?
There's a dark side to anything. Playing chess, flute players, polka, river dancing, whatever. And we're here to tell you about the dark side of dog shows.
Yeah.
There's a lot of crazy shit that goes on there, because you got to figure out those people are in motorhomes.
Right.
They're there for days.
Yeah.
They're all pretty much all alcoholics, and or they're gay, or just way too much in their fucking dogs.
And they park. It's like the
NASCAR.
yeah, it's like NASCAR. They pull their motorhomes up near the dog show area, and they pack 3 or 4 people in a home motorhome, and they party in front of it. Like the RV awnings come out, and they have dogs in the front in cages. And as you make a walk around the RV park, you hear nothing but barking the whole time, and everybody's out there preparing themselves for battle for the next day dog show. And you think that it would just be like they show up with one dog. No, these people have multiple dogs, and they stuff them in the RV as well. So you have dogs, probably 3 or 4, and you have a family, and you have nothing but the smell of liver, which they use for bait, and soda.
Yeah, and here's the crazy thing some people don't know. So there's the working breed, the sporting breed. We're not going to get into all the details, the word I'm looking for, about dogs. But working breed is
The
what they call,
classes. It's the classes. The
divisions.
classes of dog. Division,
Divisions.
whatever that is.
Yeah. So the working breed is the bully breed, the big guys, mastiffs, shepherds. The description working means that dogs that do shit. Okay. And then there's a sporting, which is like retrievers. But the working breeds were like the prison gangs. Because if the mastiffs were hanging out too close to the other Rottweilers or shepherds, and then there'd be a brawl. Remember those big brawls that break out?
Yeah.
And people would lose their fucking mind. Because you got dogs that are 200 pounds plus, duking it out, and then other dogs are like, let me get in there, man. I'm going to fuck this up. And so there's like this big gang fight. People are throwing chairs. Remember that? They're like hitting dogs with chairs, screaming, kicking dogs, and these dogs are just brawling. People are, oh, dude, it's hilarious.
We have to forget that. We don't forget they're dogs. They're dogs.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not there to show off. They're there to spar and do whatever they got to do. Some of these
And
dogs
fuck.
are wanting to fight.
They want to fuck.
And some of these dogs, they are in season. So the other dogs are like, they don't want to bang that. So when you're walking around, they're trying to make, and the thing that sucks the worst is they put a price on a dog, how much they cost, and it's astronomical nowadays. A dog can cost up to almost $5,000.
More than that.
And then they get in this big old brawl during the dog show. We're talking lawsuits. We're talking if my dog is scarred in any way, has any marks on him that make him non-showable, they can sue this individual and get money out of them.
Crazy.
And all the dog wants to do is run around, sniff, piss, take a shit, and bang
Be a
other
dog.
dogs or whatever. But no,
dog.
they got to go out there and they groom them and they make them. And so when you see them on TV, you're like, God, that dog's beautiful. That dog's miserable. That dog's living a miserable life. It's basically like a sideshow pet for these people that are breeding them so they can show them. And I'll tell you the one thing, once they're done with them, they're done with them. Some people keep them as pets. Some people just throw them aside and get another one.
Yep.
So it's a shame what happens in the dog market. And we need to put a stop to it. We need to put a stop to it right now. Let dogs be dogs. Let cats be cats. You don't see
absolutely.
a cat. There's
Like
there's such thing as cat shows too. Didn't our mom do that too?
There's rabbit shows. There's bird shows.
Cat
there's
shows.
Fucking guinea pigs. All this bullshit.
Fucking
It's all
things.
stupid. It's all fucking dumb. The only thing that I semi-agree with, but once I've heard that about some of the dark side of FFA and some of the shit that they pull there on the animals to increase their weight so they can get more money per pound, it's fucked. Injecting them with water.
They inject them with water?
Yeah. Oils make them heavier because they sell them per pound.
No shit.
No shit. Somebody's always looking for an angle.
There you go.
To fuck
there's a
somebody.
dog fight at a dog show with a pet bull.
Pit bulls aren't allowed to be in dog shows.
This pet bull is tearing apart, beating the shit out of this elk hound.
It can't be a pit bull. Has to be a bull terrier. Yeah, well, that's what it fucking
Chewing
happens,
the
man.
shit out of his dog's ear.
This is what happens, man. If I think if you, it's like anything else. If people were to know how much money is spent from traveling, the clothes, the grooming, the cages, the leashes, what they do to the dogs, and how they seriously will wrap their long hair in little plastic baggies with rubber bands to keep their coat from getting any extra oils or dirt. It's a shit show, man. The dog just, remember we'd see those dogs that look like they were in rollers.
They're like tin foil on them, and they even have markers.
Yep, markers
to cover up blemishes on these dogs.
They cover up blemishes. All the males have to keep their ball sack, so they're all jacked up all the time.
Well, yeah, you posted that last one. Remember, we put it on a picture. The dog, they started dyeing the dog's balls for glitter or whatever.
Glitter balls?
Glitter balls. Now, come on, people. Seriously. And there's actually dogs out there that get fake balls.
Yep.
So they can continue to show them with fake nuts if they get them neutered.
But here's the thing. None of that is for the dog. All of it is for the insecure, needy motherfucker who is showing these dogs. We've lived it. So I experienced it for what, 10 years? 10?
Since you were
Plus
like
years.
9, weren't you?
No, younger than that. We were like little kids. I mean, we experienced it hands-on to where we couldn't go out and play. And we couldn't go hang with our friends because of a fucking dog show. Or we had to groom them. And we had to do all this shit. So I love dogs. I actually like all animals except for parrots. I don't like fucking parrots.
Why? Why don't you like parrots?
Because they're fucking loud. They're loud. They're obnoxious. They take up room.
A parrot?
Yeah. They fucking won't shut
How
up.
much room does a parrot take up?
A lot. They need a cage. They're not potty trained. You can't potty train a parrot.
Put a diaper